What is going on, everybody? Howdy, welcome back to the channel. I've got something for you today, a little different than normal. You know what, let's not even waste time. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so first and foremost, this is a pretty cool little experience that I got to go on. But I'm out in Texas, obviously, and I went out and saw one of I'm in a group called Legends EDC. If y'all want to join, I'll put some information down in the description below. But you should go find them on Instagram. We're on Facebook. So it's a little collectors group, and they've got a bunch of makers in there. And one of them happens to be pretty close to me. So I went out today and actually got to see where he makes all of his knives and everything, and then pick one up. We're doing a month-long blade challenge, so I get to carry this. And this is from Legion Defense Solutions. Robert out there. Robert, I can't thank you enough, man. It was so nice to meet you. And I'm super pumped about this. I started to open this on the way home and realized that this was going to be a whole experience. And so I just stopped and I was like, I'm just going to do this later. So we got the towel. Super cool, man. Super cool. Wow, a massive Legion sticker. I mean, that thing's got to be almost as big as my hand. So dope. I'm going to have to find a good place to put that because I got to rep my man good here. Oh, no way. Look at that little Legion koozie. Man, I'm set up Legion-wise now. And then let's see. So we're going to get that out of the way for a second. Open up my little Legion goodie bag here. Wow. Look at that. I mean, the man just hooked me up with just about anything and everything you could want. The goodies. Legion button. Look at that. Oh, look at that. He's got the Legends. So this is the Legends emblem. And then, Legends never die. Too cool, Legion. So cool. And the patch. Love that. That one there. That one there. Love it. All right, let's stick all this back in here for now because we got to get to the good stuff, right? So what I got from him is called the Snake Eater. Wow, that thing is awesome. That is a great size. Holy cow. All right, let's get a zoom in here. So it comes with a hanger sheath, Kydex. I mean, it's just a straight up Kydex. Kydex comes with that, so I'll probably get an ulti clip, be able to, IWB this, or maybe even pocket carry it if I have deep pockets. Yeah, I could see it being possible. So let's get a zoom in on this and I'll read you some stats here. The Snake Eater itself is 530 seconds with blade stock. So blade stock is 530 seconds of 80 CRV2 treated and tempered in-house. So it's treated and tempered. I got to see that whole process today. I will insert some pictures. I got to meet Legion and then hold some knives as well. So I'll put some pictures in here. 8 1/4 overall. So let's get a length on that. Let's see if my man's telling the truth here. That sure looks like 8 1/4 to me. And then we got 4 1/4 blade length. Looks to be spot on to me. 4 1/4 right there. Look at that. 4 1/4. So stonewash blade, high grind with the top swedge cut. It's rich light Bravina scales and stainless steel pins. Black true hide belt drop sheath. So I mean, he just had this thing up not very long ago, and he really was kind of in between getting rid of it or not, and I talked him out of it. So let's do some comparisons real quick for y'all, and then we'll get a little bit more into it. So this is really close length here. I'm really happy about that. I was kind of wondering exactly what size it was going to be, but this is actually kind of perfect. I really like this size. A little bit less handle here, and a little bit more blade, which is fine with me. And then so this is the Jack Wolf's Vampire Hunter. And then how about up against the Jacob Crate's Vanguard Mary? Let's scooch all over just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so you can see, man, these are some just three beautiful fixed blades, beautiful bone here, black dyed bone. This rich light is just sexy. And then a Logger G10 done by Jacob Crates. Love that knife. That knife is great too. So pretty good size there that you can see. Let's go with, how about up against some bigger folders? How about up against the Mac 3.5? And how about the Tri-Stash? So pretty close in size to those. I mean, you've got a little bit more handle. Actually pretty close, a little bit more blade than the Tri-State. And then pretty close in size to this, a little bit more blade, not as girthy in the handle nearly as much so as the Mac. How about some other ones that y'all might know? Let's go with a QSP Penguin. And the Banter 2. Definitely bigger than those two. All right, how about yeah, let's do this. Benchmade Intimidator and ProTech Magic Whiskers. Yeah, bigger than both of those. I'm sorry, not Intimidator, Mediator. The Benchmade Mediator comes pretty close, but definitely not completely there. And then how about up against a Rosie and the Ritter Hogue Mini with OG original goat scales on that. Okay. Let's see, and then I got just a couple more for you. Let's do just like 2 slip joints real quick, just so you can see size comparison. Up against the Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow, and how about up against a Case Sodbuster Jr. Cool. So really good size knife in my opinion. I think this is like one of those sweet spots for a knife. It really is. Man, it feels good in hand. It's just a sexy little thing for sure. I don't know how anybody could say any different. I mean, let's get a couple close-ups here. Let's get this out of the way because that's going to mess up the background. I mean, look at that glint on that blade is just so nice. And then on the side over here, you've got the Legion Defense Solutions. Yep, that's sharp for sure. I mean, just wonderful all the way down. Real good finish on this. I mean, he got these scales looking great. Fits right in hand really, really good. I mean, just a really good fit. I don't have a whole bunch coming out of the back. I've got a good purchase right where it locks in there. Yep, and then right in here as well, right in the top. I mean, it's just a beautiful knife, man. I don't know what else you would want out of a little fixed blade. I wouldn't really call this little, but you know what I mean. What more could you really want out of a fixed blade like this, huh? Let's see. Get it up here, propped up nice for y'all, so you can see that. Get you zoomed in. Man, there it is. Thanks for coming back to another one, y'all. Catch y'all next time.